Have you ever tried something so ridiculously difficult it made you completely disconnect from all of reality, which in turn warped your perception of what it means to be human, ultimately causing your sanity to wither away? That's exactly what happened to me last week. When I tried this obstacle course made by some of the best map makers in the community, I experienced what it truly means to lose touch with the real world, which in this case was not a good time. And what made it worse was the fact that I thought I could beat this thing in under 1 hour. So I'm gonna make a pretty bold goal for myself. I'm gonna try and beat this in less than an hour. Yeah, that was a mistake. The first of many. I present to you the Dacia Spring Electric Challenge, aka the biggest and most difficult obstacle course ever made in Rocket League by far. There have been many other Rocket League obstacle courses made in the past, most similarly the OG Speed Jump Boost by DMC from all the way back in 2018, which to this day is still one of my favorite workshop maps of all time. It's so extremely difficult, but so rewarding at the same time. But if you were to compare the difficulty of that map to the Dacia Spring Electric Challenge, it would probably look something like this. That's what we're trying to be today. And no, I'm actually not exaggerating. Because although it started off fairly easy, the escalation in difficulty proved to be something I wasn't prepared for at all. The first few levels were literally nothing compared to what was coming. It was more of an introduction to the mechanics of the game and how it all works. Your goal is to reach that ball at the end of each level, but the tricky part is you don't have unlimited boost. So you need to manage your momentum, land on the small platforms, collect each of these boost lightning bolt things scattered throughout, and make your way to the end of each level. After the first few, I actually was on pace to finish the whole course in under an hour. But just like any other challenge like this, the levels would only get harder throughout. And let me just say, that's an understatement. Oh wait, this is a timed one, shoot. So I gotta like go fast here. Dude, I can't even do the course normally. Then I go this way, land here, and then hit the ball. That was actually pretty close, even though I was taking my time. Fly here. This one I'm going pretty fast. This might actually be it. That kind of slowed it down. If creative mode ever comes out with Rocket League, like with Unreal Engine 5 or something, dude, this is gonna be my thing. I'm gonna make maps like this all the time. I think I have it. I think I have it. Get me there? No! Nice. Surely I got it. Surely. Yes! Let's go. Let's go. As excited as I was to finally beat that level, I couldn't help but be a little worried in the back of my mind that this course was going to be way harder than I thought. But so far, it's nothing I can't handle. I can definitely do all of these. The next couple levels were surprisingly easy. I got them both done in just a few tries. You can tell when they're introducing a new skill or mechanic you need to use, they do it in a more friendly way most of the time. But unfortunately, there weren't many more levels like that in the rest of the course. Okay. Just seeing a lot of platforms, a lot of walls. Barely made that jump. Okay, so I need like all of my boost for this. Nice. Now I can just turn around. All right, I'm getting it down. I'm getting that first part down now. Nice. Please? Okay. That is such a weird skill to try and like drive up the wall like that. All right, timed level. Let's do it. Level 8 was deceivingly tricky because it's honestly really easy to do the course on its own, but the difficulty comes from the fact that you need to do it fast. If there was no timer, this probably would have been just as hard as like level 2. So when you get to the end, you think, oh yeah, this is gonna be easy, but then you realize that you need to pick up your speed by a lot. No, so close. I think I was going fast enough though. Yes, Wayton, of course that was fast enough, but you didn't even come close to getting through the last ring. What are you, stupid? You think you're close or something? After about 20 minutes, I was able to get through it, but I think that was the level where I had the first slight hint of true frustration in this course, which wasn't a good sign considering that was the end of just the first section out of 3. And by the way, this is around the point where I should remind you to subscribe if you're not already. Thanks. Okay. I guess we're just like entering a... What the heck? What is happening? Why did they give me 1 boost? Just like pity in my face? Is that what it's for? Okay, yeah, it's not a speedrun. I'm used to speedrunning. I was totally overcomplicating that. Land on this. Fly. flip. Okay, you know, I wonder if I save all of my boosts here, if I could just aerial from the second platform to the end. Yes, let's go! Cheating! Just like before, they tossed up a couple more easy levels my way with the introduction of these moving platforms. I finished those levels in just a few minutes each, but once that was over, the difficulty really kicked in. We were now officially halfway done with all the levels, and it was definitely not getting easier. Level 11 had a really cool concept, but definitely tested your patience with how slow moving and long the level is. It's so weird. They throw like a speed run level at you, and then they expect you to just slow down and take your time on these. This was also the point where I realized my goal for finishing the map in under an hour wasn't as reasonable as I thought. All right, I think an hour might have been a little too ambitious. 15 minutes of trying later, I was finally able to beat it, which left me to yet another speedrun level. Of course, the hardest one yet.
I could tell you, ain't the type to backpedal. Give me truth, that's only how my mind settle. I could see you, ain't someone who stay level. But just for me, I'm hoping you could be a vessel. I could tell you, ain't the type to backpedal. Give me truth, that's only how my mind settle. I could see you, ain't someone who stay level. But just for me, I'm hoping you could be a vessel.
Although this level was definitely the hardest yet, it somehow came naturally to me. I was done with it in only 20 minutes, which was more than any other level so far, but not too bad overall. Still moving along through the course, showing no signs of stopping yet. But honestly, if I had known what was still ahead at this time, I'm pretty sure I would have stopped right there. The next few levels were really easy, but also really fun. They were more like puzzles than actual skill challenges. Luckily, I figured out pretty early on that you need to use your dodges really tactically in order for it to be possible, but I can totally see how you'd get stuck here for a while if you didn't know. These were honestly the most fun levels in the entire course for me, because it used a completely different part of my brain for Rocket League that I've never used before. That was so fun. I don't even care. That was so fun. Unfortunately though, these levels that were so much fun turned out to be just a ploy to get you to play this next one. It was complete bait the whole time. This is where the entire recording session went downhill. All right, and just like that, we're on another timed level. What even is this? Oh my god. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. Oh, I have to land so much faster though. That is so hard. You gotta be so quick. Yeah, this is like a 40-second speed run. This is the farthest I've gotten. No! Nice. No! I had it. Keep going. What is this? What is this? No, if I saved some boost, I might have been fine there. This is probably the most deceivingly difficult level yet, which feels weird to say because it definitely looks really hard already. Most of my attempts were like this, where you just can't keep your speed up enough, which comes largely down to just your natural Rocket League skill. But still, I got around 70% of the way through it after only 7 minutes of trying. I could see myself making progress, just like with every other level. Only that progress I was making would be immediately halted right there for the next hour and a half. All right, starting to master the first part. That's so impossible. After 25 minutes straight of literally zero progress, I decided to take a break. All right, we're back. Fresh mind, fresh mentality. Let's see what we can do.
Singing low while I pop a bottle off of your chain swinging, clang clang, and it costs a lot. Bitch, I'm always at the guala, yeah, and you are not badass beat. Keep on going till you hit the spot. Whoa, I'm a big bag hunter with the bow. She got a big bed, number drop it low. Mama called me and she happy with the grow. Never ever fall for a body that's a no.
Come on. What happened? What happened? It's so good. Go. This is it. Come on.
Pop you like a pea, yeah, at a mommy. Yeah, feel so hot like I'm chilling on the beach. Yeah, baby in the sun like the Teletubbies.
I got it! Oh my god! Oh my god! I saw the red. I saw the red. I thought I missed it again. After 84 total minutes on this one level, I finally beat it. Oh my gosh. I had to double take because I saw the red numbers pop up, so I thought I was too late. Looking back, apparently there was a frame where I actually was out of time and I still hadn't touched it yet, but I guess they decided to spare me after seeing how I got robbed 3 minutes earlier. It took me 90 minutes to get there and then just as long to beat that level on its own. So with that, I was finally done with the second section and it was time to move on to the final one. Well, folks, I present to you level 17, the very last easy level in the course. Honestly, I don't even think I should call these easy because they're still really difficult. It's a perfect introduction to the challenges that were to come without fully diving in yet. It was clear at this point that the only reason they would give you any boost at all was if you genuinely needed it. It gives me one boost, just throwing it in my face. The new obstacle to worry about here was the moving lasers that you're not allowed to touch. I quickly realized that these bouncing lasers moved so fast, I had almost no chance of actually dodging them willingly, so I pretty much just pretended that they weren't even there and hoped I got lucky. Not a very effective strategy, I must admit, but I mean, what can you do really? Fortunately, the next level didn't have any of those fast-moving ones, so I didn't struggle too much on it either. After just over 15 minutes, I got by those two levels. And what I was faced with next was a combination of every frustrating aspect about this obstacle course so far. 2 more levels. We are getting there. From throwing the one boost in my face, to the moving lasers, to the slow pace of the entire level, you could tell the whole point of it was to test your patience. That is ridiculous. Yes. I go back to the start? Is that what I do? I swear I totally hit that laser. I totally hit that. But you know what? I'm taking it. This is literally a 1 minute long speed run. And you know it's gonna be like no time to spare. Where am I even going? It was at this point where I had gone through pretty much the entire track. I understood the challenge that was ahead of me. I looked over at my timer and realized the time. I started this course in the afternoon and it was now 10 p.m. at night. I would not have started this course today if I knew it was going to take this long. But I mean, I was right at the end at this point, so I just kept going. After more than 2 hours spent on the final level alone, I successfully finished the entire Dacia Spring Electric challenge in one day. Were my eyes super dried out from not blinking for so long? Yes. Did I really achieve anything by beating this? Also yes. Although it wasn't at all how I expected my day to go at the start, the feeling of accomplishment I had from that moment on made it absolutely worth it. That is one of the hardest challenges I've ever done. Right there, up next to the Eversax Dribbling challenge, man. That was crazy.